Now all morning we've been showing you clips from an episode of Mrs. Merton and Malcolm and asking you to guess what year it was first broadcast. We gave you a couple of clues. Shania Twain wasn't impressed, and Lance Armstrong won his first Tour de France. Well, the answer is 1999. Right, Simon, what's everyone eating on our 100th ever edition of this
Amanda has got the Stereophonics shoe buns, which is from our Professor Old's house, which was brilliant. Craig has then got the scallops with the chorizo and the orange and cherry dressing. Tim, you've got the pigeon with the potato cake and the wild mushrooms, and then Richard's ended up with the kedgeree that we've just made with Craig.
Have you tasted pigeon before?
Well, yeah, once and then here. Do you want to try it?
I killed a few once in the market.
Did you?
Yeah. Bit of bicarbonate soda. I've never actually done that. I've heard about it.
Listen, we got some questions. Do you want to try some of your thing you made, your kedgeree?
Well, after the gentleman.
Do you want to try some? Or?
Yes, I'll get in there.
Get amongst it.
We've got some questions here. Tracy Hummer, something about your leather jackets, and Edward Impact says, first of all, how many leather jackets you got, and then the next question is, do you ever get bored of interviewers asking about your vintage leather jackets? What's going on?
I don't know.
What's going on? How many do you have? I like questions like that.
It's just the same one, really.
10 years old.
Slashed in that one, isn't it?
It wasn't vintage when you started.
No. Nicked it from the set of the Sweeney.
Craig, this is from Catlin, says, do the judges give the same scores to the celebrities that they would give if they were professionals? Not a chance, do they?
No, because the professionals work their entire lives to gain, accolades and standards. And, of course, you can't possibly become a professional dancer in 5 weeks in, this little amount of training. And, yes, I make allowances. I know Len doesn't like to go below a 5, but I like to use all my numbers ranging from 1 to 10, And why not?
Don't you think I think you probably judge better than everyone else because you do actually give low scores, but they're always kind of nice to people,
Well,
aren't
I'm
they?
glad you've said that.
6 and 7.
Have you given a 10 this year?
No, I haven't given a 10. No, for me, nothing's been worth a 10. I mean, close last night. Austin, very, very close, because he did every heel lead. I mean, he was really very, very good. And the reason I didn't give him a 10 and a perfect score is because I wasn't completely fond of his head and neck line. But that's all. I mean, that's something he can solve, And,
I thought it was his moustache.
I have.
Throw you off or
I
something.
have no idea what that means, a headline, do you? What does that mean?
Well, that's whether it does this, that, this. I mean, it's all
Got to keep
about
it straight, don't
the
he?
line. I mean, keep it straight, darling. Keep it straight.
You should get yourself on there as a judge.
There's always time.
Then Bray just says to you, Kelly, is it true you like to lubricate your throat before a gig with sherry? Is that true? Is that aroma? Is that something you do?
My old man told me when I was a kid to have a swig of sherry before you go on stage because it lines the vocal cords, but it didn't acoustic, so we ended up doing about 3/4 of a bottle of Harvey, so we had to stop. couldn't stand up, we had to sit down.
Your dad was a singer, right? He was a recording.
Yeah.
What was he in a band or solo?
Yeah, he was in a band and then he got signed as a solo artist. He had a bit of a deal with Polydor for a bit. Did some gigs with Roy Orbison and the Hollies and people like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
So his record was in the jukebox in the pub, which was a weird thing when you grew up, to see your man's record on the jukebox. So that's probably where it all started from, really.
Does he give you tips now? Does he go, you're all right, but...
Well, if you don't get the text about 10 minutes after you've done the TV performance, you know it was crap. Yeah, he's pretty honest about it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Right, Craig, who's the worst ever contestant on Strictly, says Harriet Manning.
Oh, dear. Fiona Phillips, I think. Only because, well, worst ever dance-wise, but most courageous and brave to actually, continue with it and...
What, with that little talent to carry on going?
I mean, she was hilarious. Just every time she did a spin, we used to die. I mean, what can you say about
I've got to go now.
I know. I could go
That's it for this week. Thanks to Kelly, Richard and Craig. Next week we'll be joined by Russell Watson and Alexis Sell. Enjoy your Sunday lunch. See you later. Bye.